Welcome back. This is Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
This is my dad.
We've got some really nice books for you this month.
Awesome. So, how many books we have?
6 books. One of them is an 8, but it's one that one of our readers recommended, so I thought I'd include it anyway.
Okay.
Our next book is Survive Week 1 by Apollos Thorne. This is a science fiction series, Codename Freedom. This happens on the Earth. Well, there's 4 books in the series, and it's not finished yet. There's 417 pages per book. We're 250 years in the future. Man has gone into space, at least inside our solar system, has developed several colonies on other planets and moons. They have grown big and powerful, and now we are at war with them. The government of Earth has developed a new way to create super soldiers using a virtual reality system. But it's a perfect tool to weed out those who can and can't do this psionic magic. But every soldier's already gone through the program and there aren't enough of them. And so now they're expanding this program and they're putting out what they call Codename Freedom. And they're including 100,000 civilians in this Codename Freedom that show that they have psionic talent. Everyone wants in. This is a big deal. They're going to learn some new magic. They're going to get to be a lucky winner and get in on this brand new VR MMO game. Our protagonist is Lucius, and he wants to be one of these 100,000 lucky winners because the entire world is going to be watching this. They put it online, and everyone sees what you do in this VR MMO game. And he is a semi-pro gamer, and he wants to go pro. He was raised by an artificial intelligence named Destiny. He is selected to participate, and he's ecstatic at the chance. He really wanted to do this. He's sure it's going to give him the exposure he needs to have enough people paying to watch him on his channel to be able to go full gamer mode. Undisclosed to anyone of the 100,000 people, there are also invited 2,000 hardened criminals out of prison.
Okay.
And they're put into this game. Also undisclosed is that the game developers have hidden that the key feature of the game is there's no pain dampeners. That means if they get a sword thrust to the belly, they're going to feel it just like it had actually happened to them. If they get burned up, it's going to feel like it actually happened to them. They'll come back to life, but everyone's going to have PTSD
Yeah.
because it is going to be painful.
Not sure I'd play that game.
They don't find that out until they're in the game and they're being attacked by gremlins. Right after they're thrown into the game, the city that they're in is under attack by a horde of gremlins. Just this huge horde that's likely to ruin everything. And they are trapped outside the city because they were out trying to get stronger. The gates are closed and they won't open them. And so here they are in front of the gates trying to fight off this horde of monsters. Lucius ends up injuring one of the hobgoblins, great big monstrous goblin, by cutting its Achilles tendon in one knee, but then he gets smashed. The guy just smashes him with its paw, throws him clear into the stockade, caves in his rib cage, and he is there all night trying to stay alive, trying to breathe, hurting, just yelling, screaming pain. So it was a horrible introduction to the game for him. And it quickly becomes painfully clear that this is far from just another game. But it also becomes clear that this will help him learn psionics. the power to use mind power to do military things. Lucius is willing to work really hard all his spare time to develop this psionic ability. We follow him on the way through as he's developing this psionic ability and getting to the point where he can fight. And the whole point of it is that the people out on Venus's moon have this psionic ability, and they are stronger than we are, and if we don't develop it, we are going to die. It's a good book. I enjoyed this one. I rated it 10. Light use of mild profanity, sexual tension or activity going on in the background, violent incidents of high intensity.
So the sexual tension is PG?
You don't get any descriptions,
Okay.
but you do know that it's happening. The various people pair up.
Okay. So is most of this book, like the series, is it mostly played inside the game? Or does it ever exit the game?
There's a very short period of time outside the game. But the game consoles are not something you put on your head. It's a house-sized thing that you walk into, and all your clothes are off and you're hooked up.
Yeah, but the series is about, these Venus people have these powers, so we need to develop them. But has it ever returned to the story where they're trying to prevent the Venus people from taking over?
Hasn't gotten to that point yet.
And you're how many books into it?
2.
So it may get there.
You may get there.
All right, well, 6 books.
Some of them are really good. I think you'll enjoy reading some of these books.
Lots of different mix, it sounds like. Some apocalypse-ish, some fantasy, some sci-fi, so LitRPG.
It's all there. It's all there, and gamut from read to your kids to stay completely away.
All right. Hopefully you'll find something that you are interested in.
Good reading.